From KTSA San Antonio, this is the Master Debaters Holiday Special. Brought to you by James Jam & Salmon and Piranha Pet Store. On this episode, Roman Garcia, Matt Ryan, Christian Blood, and your host, Dennis Foley.
Hello and welcome to the Master Debaters Christmas Holiday Special. Good to see you guys here, and different setup now.
See you, buddy.
Here in person. Got Roman, got Christian, and Matt Ryan, who, I guess, Matt, you're here to reclaim your title.
I am here to take back the throne as the King of Texas. The throne has been in flux the last couple of months because somebody wasn't doing a radio show, but now we're back for the holidays, and this New Yorker has come back to claim Texas as his own.
That's right. Roman, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Been out on the comedy tour, Comedy Swing. What's been going on in your world?
Yeah, me and the guys had been doing some Texas dates with our Tres Leches comedy show, me and Cleto Rodriguez and my buddy Danny Engel. And so those have been fun. We might squeeze in a couple more for the year's out, but yeah, it's just been great to get back live on the stage and having fun and all that. And speaking of New York, I'm heading to New York on Sunday, Matt. So maybe
drop some recommendations for help a guy out.
Yeah, shoot me some good places to go eat, and yeah. So anyway, looking forward to the blistering cold.
Yeah, Mr. Christian Blood, our KTSA news reporter and anchor, testing out his debating skills. What's going on in your world?
Well, I'm kind of the new kid on the block. I just wanted to make sure this show's called Master Debaters, correct?
Last I checked, yeah. Last I checked, and the bosses approved that. Yeah,
depends.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Got approval there.
I'm out.
Yeah. So we got our three debaters here, and the way the show works, we present topics. Our three debaters will argue those topics, all in an effort to appease and appeal to our judge. Our guest judge this week is KTSA producer James Trevino. He's going to be lurking off in the background somewhere, keeping an eye on things,
lurking,
communicating with Santa when necessary for this holiday special.
Come from a long line of lurkers.
Yeah,
that's right. So he's going to be here making sure that everyone speaks the truth. About everything.
Truthiness.
Knows how to stay 15 feet away at all times.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, on that note, the Christmas note, I love the opening music.
Thank you.
It's very holiday.
Put a lot of work into that.
It's great.
Late night last
I'm in
night.
the spirit now.
Thank you. Well, to get started, let's start with our first segment, opening arguments. And so in this segment, I'm going to present a topic, and all three of us will have a chance to offer their thoughts on that topic, hopefully win over our judge. It's going to be scored 0 to 10, and you each get 30 seconds to respond to the topic. So, question, it's Christmas time. A lot of gifts are being given. A lot of gifts are received. Is cash a good Christmas gift? We're going to start with Roman, 30 seconds.
Well, because of inflation, cash is a horrible gift right now because I'm giving you $50. It's not really $50. So, I don't know, do something else for me. Cut my grass or send the money straight to CPA electric bill. Nah, forget the cash. I'm not a stripper. Well, not anymore. So, but I mean, favors. I don't say what kind of favors, but favors. That's what I'll say.
All right, Matt, your seconds.
That's my opinion. If you love me, if you care about me, if you think that you know me, get me. But if you barely know me, if you just kind of like me, if you endure me but are obligated to give me a gift this holiday season, I will take fancy socks, or I will take, one more time, because $50 may not be $50. $50 can still buy me a decent amount of things. And if you give...
Okay. And Christian, your 30 seconds, a Christmas gift.
Yeah, I think cash is a fantastic gift, and because this empowers, and we're obviously living in a day and age of empowerment. Everybody wants control. Christmas gives one the ability to choose exactly what they want, not denying that a gift could be right on the money, but only if it's right. If you give cash, the gift is going to be right. And what could be better than that?
All right, Jimmy, our intrepid judge.
Individual score?
Yeah, score 0 to 10. What do you want to give him?
Solid 7.
A solid 7 for
I've always been called that all my life.
Matt. What do you got? 0 to 10.
Matt gets a 6.
A 6 for Matt.
A solid 6.
And for Christian Blood, what do you want to give him 0 to 10?
He's getting a 7.
A 7.
Bias against the people not in studio.
Right.
There's this whole thing about remote working, right? You know, people want everyone back in the building, I guess.
About to pull a Carrie Lake and start complaining with a...
Yeah. Next topic. What's the best way to welcome in a new year? It's coming up. What's the best way to, or maybe past, depending on, when we're existing in reality. What's the best way to welcome in a new year? We're going to start with Matt, 30 seconds.
Every year at 11:59, I find somewhere with a fireplace and a big chair. I grab a bottle of very expensive Scotch whiskey. I light the fire. And I count down all the ways I would like to see my enemies fall in the next 365 days. Because the end of one year doesn't mean the end of rivalries and the end of hatreds. I plot a scheme and I celebrate. Happy New Year. You all fall.
Oh, that's optimistic. Christian, 30 seconds. Best way to welcome in a new year.
Well, I think to celebrate New Year's, whether you're in the United States or as I have been in Spain for quite a few of them, I find it refreshing to experience the New Year sober, which may not be very popular because I find it New Year's is kind of a sentimental time. If you get inebriated, then you just get sadder than you really have to be, whether you're surrounded by English or Spanish in my case. So I definitely spending it with friends and family, I think, is at the top.
All right, Roman, 30 seconds.
All right, they say you should ring in the new year doing the thing you want to be doing for the coming year. So that's really up to you, whatever it may be. So it could be like last year, I was partying in Vegas, rung in the new year down on Fremont Street. And you know what? All this year, I've been traveling a lot, having fun, doing some partying. So, or, having sex or whatever. Just be doing that as you cross over into the new year.
Okay. A pretty broad variety of ways to welcome in the new year. Jimmy, 0 to 10. We'll start with Matt. What do you want to give him 0 to 10?
That was an 8.
That was an 8 for Mr. Matt Ryan. What about Christian? A little bit of an international flair with that celebration. What do you think of that?
Soft 4.
A soft 4. And then for Mr. Garcia, what do you give him 0 to 10 for his argument?
Another 6.
Another 6. What do you mean by another 6?
Oh, wait.
You're changing the previous one?
No.
Can we do
I
that?
take it back.
Points.
His first 6.
His first 6. Okay.
First solid 6.
So, radio show, music. You think music, right? So, Christmas, great time for music. I guess depending on your interest in Christmas music. So, the question is, what's the best Christmas song that's out there? We're going to start with Christian Blood, 30 seconds.
This one's pretty easy for me, even though there's so many fantastic choices. But I've got to go with, actually, it's an instrumental, and it's David Foster's Carol of the Bells. If you never heard it, listen to it and crank it up. Lots of energy in this one, and I think that's my all-time favorite. I didn't even need 30 seconds.
Is that good or bad? We'll find out. Mr. Garcia, 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Not to be corny, but Jingle Bell Rock, because it's kind of hip and happening, as the kids say. But I do have to say, a friend of mine and I wrote a Christmas song, so that is actually my new favorite. I will be putting that out on social media probably this week, and it'll be an instant Christmas classic because the song is nothing but buzzwords about Christmas. There's no real point to the song other than saying things like popcorn, candy canes.
Okay, and Matt, what do you say is the best Christmas song? 30 seconds.
Shout out to Roman to SEOifying the Christmas music game, but I want to talk about the worst Christmas song before I get into the best Christmas song. If you play the Christmas shoes around me, I will defenestrate you. Straight cash, homie. I will defenestrate you if you keep playing that song because it is a depressing look at a glum human being and the death of a parent. That's not Christmas. Christmas is about giving, but Christmas isn't about that. Also, New York, Christmas from New York, the Pogues. I'm a hypocrite, but at least the Pogues are good.
So before I go to Jimmy, Roman, can you give us a sample of the song?
You know what? I sure can because so here's the thing.
And also, do you sing in the song, or what's your involvement?
Well, okay, so I was gonna sing in this song, but what happened was I gave my friend Chris Taylor, and it's funny because this guy's like an award-winning musician. I gave him this idea about how Christmas is so commercialized. I said I just want to do a song of nothing but buzzwords for Christmas stuff, and he whipped out this song. And it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be a classic. I'll just give you a little
sample.
Here. Yeah.
Christmas, candy cane, silver bells, snowman, mistletoe, eggnog, caroling, Jack Frost, singing, gingerbread.
So you wait to get to the point. Mm-hmm. There's no point other than...
Is there like a chorus?
There is, and you're going to love it. Hold on. Again, it's just... Going broke.
I think it'll be on all the radio stations across the country.
It's going to be a classic. And what makes me laugh is he's so good. And I'm here telling him, it's goofy. And he like writes this really actually kind of catchy song. Once you hear it a time or two, it's stuck in your brain.
Okay.
So there you go. It's the next Feliz Navidad.
Okay. Well, Jimmy, after that experience, what score do you want to give everyone 0 to 10? We'll start with Christian, 0 to 10.
Christian. Christmas.
And he also didn't use all his time. That's the other thing too. But
deduct.
I was quick.
Well, not everybody likes that. Christian, I have to give you a 5.
Okay. For Mr. Roman Garcia, 0 to 10.
He's obviously lifting lyrics from middle schoolers, but very original. His second 6.
His second 6.
Yeah, what more do you got to do other than write a hit song?
Yeah.
Get some points around here.
Yeah. And then for Matt Ryan, 0 to 10.
I hate to say this,
Uh-oh.
but using the Pogue reference got him an 8.
Wow.
Aha.
Well, very
now
good.
I know my audience.
Well, very good there. Well, the Master Debater's Christmas special will continue. And maybe there might be an appearance from Santa Claus. We'll see. You're listening to Master Debater's Christmas holiday special thing right here on 550 KTSA and FM 107.1.
This is Master Debaters, the show where the best argument wins. Brought to you by Mats and Rugs and Stuff, Craig's Crematorium and Late Night Honky Tonk, Pepe's Awesome Possums.
Yes, welcome back to the Master Debaters Christmas holiday special extravaganza. I'm Dennis Foley. We got Roman Garcia, Christian Blood, and Matt Ryan debating in a unseasonably warm studio. Not really fitting the Christmas mood, but a lot of interesting things we've been hearing so far. We've heard a new Christmas song being revealed.
Yes, you're welcome.
We've heard so far ways to celebrate or welcome into the new year, which includes, in Matt's case, plotting vengeance on those who have wronged him. Is that right? Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is
Pretty
yes.
close.
And Christian, just kind of getting comfortable with the flow of the show, right? That's kind of.
I'm getting past the learning curve in the sauna.
Yes. Well, yeah. I mean, that doesn't help that we're roasting in here, but
It's a roast.
yeah. Well, gotta be careful.
Might as well call you all the chestnuts.
Uh-oh. I think we have a crisis going on right now. What in the world could possibly be going on? Oh no, Santa's angry. Santa is not in a good mood right now.
Who the hell is Jack Frost anyway? I don't want him nipping at my nose.
All right, you guys have a task here. You need to get Santa back in the holiday spirit.
Where's the milk and cookies?
All right, Roman, you're going first. Get Santa back in the holiday spirit.
How long do I have to make him happy?
Got 30 seconds.
Do I got access to a hotel room? I just want to do what it takes to help the world get their gifts. Santa, you're not fat. You're pleasingly plump. You're not old. You're wise. Your wife's looks pretty good compared to other women her age. You're a lucky man. The elves make you look taller. They have new medication for cholesterol. You'll be fine.
All right, Matt, your 30 seconds.
Let's see, Santa. Our dad bods are in now. We're zaddies again. You can go out there. Maybe Mrs. Claus is into, the truples or the triples or the thruples out there. Also, red is still in again, even though certain parts of the country you may not want to get out of your sled if you're wearing red. It's understandable. It's okay. You'll be fine. Also, the Cowboys don't suck, which, means you might be able to easily buy some things for people who live in Texas.
All right, Christian, how do you get Santa back in the holiday spirit? 30 seconds.
First of all, Santa, here in the San Antonio area, you've got some options when it comes to the clothing. Yes, the red is in, but we also have blue Santa, don't forget. And with inflation being what it is, like 7-8%, I'm guessing maybe that's about 8% fewer presents maybe that you have to worry about. Times could be tough. Maybe a lighter workload this Christmas. I still had more time again.
Another 5 seconds.
Jimmy's not going to like that.
All right. Santa?
Not everybody likes it quick.
Santa? How you feeling, Santa?
Well, Mrs. Claus and I'll be going on holiday to the Bahamas after this.
Yeah.
There we go. Hotel room.
A bit of a stressful experience there, I guess. So, Judge Jimmy, you can give 10 points to whoever had the best.
Well, I know who's not getting it.
Who's not getting it? Who's not getting the 10 points?
The blood guy.
Oh.
Christian.
Any reason?
He can't fill up the sack. What's going on here?
Nice.
That's what my wife says.
Oh.
Ba-doom, boom.
All right, so between...
I didn't know what that meant until now.
So between Matt and Roman, who's going to get this 10-point bonus?
Romans, 10 points!
Finally.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
The hit song didn't do it, but the Santa...
I told Santa be careful because of gang affiliations. I feel like that should be some points. I gave Santa some street knowledge.
More of a PSA.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a little more of a PSA vibe
Trying
right
to get
there.
Santa shot. Got ops out there.
But Jimmy, what was if you want to scream it out loud, what was the reason that you gave Roman that extra bonus?
Cholesterol advice.
Nice.
Again, another PSA
It's
thing.
our age demographic. We know what's important.
Okay. Well, you guys did make it through the crisis. We're all good still. I think Santa, he walked off the ledge, so he's I think he's good there. So I think we'll
get through this Christmas.
May have saved Christmas. This is the Master Debaters Christmas holiday special thing right here on 550 KTSA and FM 1071.
This is Master Debaters, the show where the best argument wins. Brought to you by Pete's Late Night Pop-Up Petting Zoo, Hector's Hanky Panky Hot Tubs and Pool Noodles, Vinny's Bacon Vapor Shop.
Welcome back to the Master Debaters Christmas holiday special. I'm Dennis Foley. Got Roman Garcia, Matt Ryan, and Christian Blood. We're trying to convince our guest judge this week, James, to give them more points than their fellow competitors. Now, this time around, Jimmy has the ability to take away points from people in a segment we call State Your Case, where each of our debaters will state their case, and maybe the other debaters will agree or disagree.
Should Jimmy have that kind of power?
You know, we've been questioning this whole setup for really multiple years now. This show's been going on for a few years now, and
Yeah.
a lot of questionable decisions. I think both Roman and Matt, and since Christian, this is your first time on the show, you have experienced some of the judges we've had on the show before. So, and I think Matt has one judge in mind when I say that. He's it's a Christmas miracle he wasn't on this episode, right? That would be funny for me. So,
Slapboxing people in the parking lot. I'll fly to San Antonio and slapbox somebody.
So we are going to start their 60-second argument with Mr. Matt Ryan. Your 60 seconds begins now.
When it comes to Major League Baseball, we've seen Aaron Judge make $30 million a year. He's going to be making a $300 million contract over time. Are people complaining, this team is money, this team is money, what about the teachers? Yeah, what about the teachers? What about the people who work hard raising our kids for us, or keep educating people across the country, or hospital workers, nurses, primary care physicians, all these people who are not making real money as opposed to that? I wonder why that is. I wonder where our money's actually going, and I wonder where our responsibilities are going. A lot of people talk about we need to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. We need to do that. We need to do this. Aaron Judge has been doing that since he was adopted as a small child and turned into the greatest baseball player we've seen in the last 20 years. It is not an argument of bootstraps. It is an argument of allocation. It is an argument to where our priorities are as a country, where our priorities are as human beings. Over the last 2 years, the idea of community has been assassinated by tribalism and anger.
So there were no challenges. Everyone seemed to,
I think athletes should get paid whatever they can get.
Okay. And Christian, any reason for, well, basically an agreement with that whole sentiment?
Completely.
Yeah.
Completely. Because if it's not Aaron Judge or any other sports star getting the money, then billionaire, that's billion with a B, those guys are keeping all of it. So why would you not want those employees to be? I mean, that's a celebration of what our society, our economy is all about.
And if you got the skill, man, get paid for it. Why do you think I demand the kind of money I do to do shows like this?
Yeah.
I break the budget because you know what? I can. So.
Yeah, and we only want the best.
Only the best.
Only the best. Everything's the best in this room right now. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Jimmy.
Yes.
So we had one debate. We had one argument. Both of the other debaters chose not to challenge.
Horrible strategy.
Horrible strategy. They could have jumped in and, try to one-up Matt, try to, if they agree with it, you could have add some sugar on top if you agreed, or, try to tear it down. They didn't do that.
You're right.
So let's start with Matt with the original argument. What score you want to give him, -20 to +20?
He's going to get a 15.
He's going to get 15.
I'll take it.
Okay. Matt likes that. So Roman, what do you want to give Roman? -20 to 20. He chose to kind of sit on the sidelines, watch the argument. It wasn't really a debate.
I was being supportive.
He did, yes, like a bra.
Like a bra.
You're gonna get 6 points for support.
6 points for support. And for Mr. Blood, he also stood on the sidelines as Matt went on his. It's not really a diatribe. He was actually nice this time around.
Yeah, I want to throw the red flag on Mr. Blood, but I'm not going to challenge him. He's a coworker. He gets 8 points for bringing up billionaires and them not having money.
Okay.
Wow.
Members of the world unite, baby!
Yeah, Robin Hood over there. Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Christian Blood with your 60-second argument that begins right now.
So a few weeks ago, I wrote an article on KTSA.com about the history of the Cowboys playing on Thanksgiving, which I think is a fine tradition. But I also noticed my wife slaving away all day on Thanksgiving. And while I'm not advocating that we change the tradition of NFL football on Thanksgiving, I'm looking at Cowboys-Eagles on Christmas Eve. Now, 10, 20 years ago, I wouldn't have cared, but now got kids involved. And one of these two fan bases are going to be disappointed on Christmas Eve at the very least. At most, kids might be disappointed because Santa Claus kind of goes off the ledge. People will watch football on Christmas night, the day after, day before, but No more football on Christmas Eve. Really? I just think that we could do better. That was too quick again. I'm losing points because I'm too fast. That's a news anchor.
All right, Matt Ryan had the first challenge, 30 seconds.
We can't talk bad about the NFL. They come get us. You see what they did to Dan Snyder today? That man got like Vito Corleone in front of the fruit stand. When it comes to Christmas Eve, I'm a New Yorker, so Christmas Eve matters less than Christmas Day. And to be honest, what else is there to watch on Christmas Eve? Like, oh no, the Cowboys and the Eagles are playing. That means my kids will sit in front of the TV and shut up while I put the presents up.
Roman, your 30-second challenge.
You know what? Let them play because, again, they get paid so much money. They should play whenever you tell them. And the thing is, too, you got the option, one, to not watch it. Two, you got the option to just maybe turn the volume down and still throw your kids around the living room and play with them and make string popcorn or whatever. Or maybe, God forbid, help your wife cook something in the kitchen. So I have a TV in my kitchen, so we're good. So, yeah, just do it.
And Mr. Blood, you get 30 seconds to rebut your challengers.
I've got to double down here. Turning the volume down or not watching is not an option. Let's remember we're in San Antonio,
kids.
Not too far from Dallas-Fort Worth. That's the entire problem, is that you're not going to not watch. So is it too tough to just scoot it over to Christmas Day? And I can't cook anyway, so that's my whole problem with it. We can do better. That's a long 30 seconds, man.
Yeah. All right, Jimmy, we had some challenges this time. We'll start with Matt Ryan, with Christian Blood, with the original argument and the rebuttal there. Where you stand, negative 20 to 20.
He had me when it was misogynistic.
Oh.
And I was hoping he was going to build upon that.
Yeah, double down on that.
But he got me with the Cowboys. That's a 20.
That's a 20. Just for the Cowboys reference. Okay. Matt, he had the first challenge. What do you want to give him, negative 20 to 20?
So soft. So soft. That's a negative 3 for Ryan.
Well, Jerry Jones is a jabroni. Worst owner in the NFL who's not currently under investigation.
He will buy you.
Please.
And
I'm broke, son. I'm doing a radio show in the middle of the afternoon.
Fact.
that is a fact. And for Roman Garcia, what do you want to give him, negative 20 to 20?
Roman's going to get a 10 because he has
10.
a TV in the kitchen.
See, I give options. That's what I do. I'm a solution guy.
And I have an open concept house. I can see my TV from my kitchen. Don't I get some points for that?
I need you more misogynistic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like people.
I need you keeping them women in the kitchen.
I don't value
Extra
women as
points.
objects. My B, son. My B.
All right, Roman, it is your turn for your 60-second argument that begins right now.
All right, I say we combine Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas into Hollow Thanksmas because we start Christmas in October anyway. The stores have this stuff out actually since like September, so we got a whole quarter of the year really for Christmas, almost pretty much a third of the year. So let's just do it. Let's let it take up a good 6 months. People who are your friends, they can come trick or treat at your house and you give them their Christmas gifts then. Kind of knocks it all out at one time. We're all eating all the time anyway, so the Thanksgiving is in there. We're thanking Jesus for being born. So it all kind of blends into one nice, huge, 4-month-long love fest, but with ghosts and also with the Ghost of Christmas Past. So we can get a little bit of all in there. Again, just bring your insulin because there's going to be a lot of candy, a lot of turkey, a lot of food. So. Yeah.
All right, Matt Ryan had the first challenge, 30 seconds.
All right, first of all, don't get a chance to ruin the slutty holiday, the food holiday, and the gift holiday by combining all of them. That's not fair. That's not right. That's un-American. Secondly, Thanksgiving getting shaded there. Not a fan of it. Don't feel like we should be doing that. And third, and most importantly, what are we doing here? We can't do. This is the fall of Rome. You're pitching Caligula with candy, my man. We can't be having that. Not now. Maybe in 6 months.
Christian Blood, 30-second challenge.
Well, Roman, I just met you, but I really feel like you're committed to destroying the U.S. economy. If we take a kid who's born on Christmas Day, what does that do to the gift factor? If you look at the NFL, they went to a 17th week, not 16. Make that an 18th week. They added another game because it spreads out the wealth. It makes more money. You do all those holidays at once, and people don't spend as much. And I think everybody loses in that case.
All right, Roman, 30-second rebuttal to your challengers.
Okay, first of all, kids who are born on Christmas Day, they're screwed anyway. I can't solve all the problems in the world. I can solve most, but not all of them. And the thing is, if we spread this out for by combining and starting in, I don't know, May with all of this, actually, we're stimulating the spending because people get in that mode and they're out there buying and they're stocking up on the candy, the gifts. So I think I'm helping save the country and bring it back on track with this idea.
All right. An interesting variety of arguments there. I guess starting off with the fact that Roman wants to combine Halloween.
I'm all about efficiency.
Thhanksgiving and Christmas. But the New Year's, the new year, separate holiday.
No, that's a different deal.
It's a separate holiday.
Have sex through the New Year.
Now, to clarify, would this mega holiday be on one day, or you're saying 6 months of?
Yeah, it's like it's like fiesta. Like it's just going to go on for a long time. Okay. And everything, just a hodgepodge of fun. And diabetes.
And 6 months of drunk people out in the streets and all that.
And we can throw the slutty, Halloween girls in there still, too. That's all right. It's fine.
Slutty Christmas, Thanksgiving,
whatever,
dinner thing.
I may have
slutty pilgrim, whatever.
Challenge back. I may not have understood this one.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
He wants to pick up the challenge flag. After further review.
He's like, actually, I'm on board. So you're saying slutty clothes for 6 months? Yes.
All right.
Not bad.
Guest judge, Jimmy.
Yes.
Say that 5 times fast. Start with Roman's argument. What do you want to give that negative 20 to 20?
If there's anything I love, it's laziness and stimulation. That is an 18, Roman. 18.
All right.
Matt Ryan had the first challenge. What do you want to give him negative 20 to 20?
I originally wanted to be mad at him, but he brought up slutty costumes. He gets, we'll give him an 8.
An 8. And then Christian Blood, who after the fact said he would have rather picked up his challenge flag. What do you give that negative 20 to 20?
0.
Big old goose egg. Which, you know what? In this round, 0 is about average.
Yeah.
That's you don't want to. Well, you don't want to be losing points.
I live my life by that.
But you miss out on getting points, but you're at least not losing points.
That's a big deal.
That's a positive factor there. So hopefully that brings some cheer and joy to this Hollow Thanksmas season plus New Year's Day.
Plus sexy New Year's.
Plus sexy New Year's. Well, this is I was going to say the Christmas holiday special of Master Debaters, but it might be the Hollow Thankmas special right here on 550 KTSA and FM 107.1.
This is Master Debaters, the show where the best argument wins. Brought to you by Jeff's Turkey Jerky and other roadkill delights, Sean's Sugar Shack and Shoeshine, Bert's Beignets, Bidets, and Bagels.
I don't know what everyone's laughing about.
I just put in a bidet at my house.
Oh.
I didn't check the pressure before I used it the first time, and I about shot myself across.
Did you get it at Benny's?
Yeah, Benny. That's why everybody gets them.
Yeah,
we all know that.
We've had a great sales season for Master Debaters.
Yeah, because I heard the ad. That's when I went, and now I got a Benny bidet, and I pretty much gave myself an enema because I hadn't checked the pressure. Am I sharing? Are we live? Or
we're recording. We're going right now.
Wow,
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. But
the big benefit of going to Benny's is that you can also get beignets and bagels along with your bidets.
No, that's right. I'm saying because you got to clean it all out anyway. So and then the thing is, here's the thing is that he has a frequent buyer program. So if you're a house with multiple toilets and you first bidet, regular price, second bidet, 10%, something like that, 10%. And then
So
you
you
get gift
stock up?
cards, and just it's nice.
But no specials for the bagels and all that.
And what's weird is they have a section where you can actually test run some of these while enjoying beignet.
Have you thought about endorsing Benny's?
I should. I should have just done a TikTok of when I tried it at home because it was pretty hilarious. Well, afterwards. It's painful at first.
Okay.
Afterwards, it's pretty funny.
Well, this is the Master Debaters Christmas holiday special. We got Roman Garcia, Matt Ryan, Christian Blood. Our guest judge this week is Jimmy.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of Loud James.
Loud. Might keep him around. We'll see. This segment is closing argument. It's the final argument of the show. You'll have 4 minutes altogether to hash out what I'm about to present. Now, our judge, Jimmy. Yes, can give you 100 points, up to 100 points for your argument. Or if he doesn't like it, he has that power. We're a lot on Jimmy. Your fate's. So, the topic. It's the start of the new year. Coming up. Do you believe the whole concept of New Year, New You? Yes, no. Explain. 4-minute argument starts now. I'll let you guys decide who goes first.
All right, I'm going to decide that I go first. New Year, New You is a bunch of falderall. Nothing happens or changes magically on December 31st at 11:59:59 into January 1st at 12 a.m. It's all about you, your mindset, and what you want to accomplish. If you want to be a lazy bum like myself and wear a World Cup of Hockey jersey on a Thursday in the middle of the afternoon because you have nothing going on in your life, you do that. You be you. Way to make yourself the best person possible.
Well, you know, I used to mock people with the New Year, New You, and I used to say, no, it's a New Year, same old you, because you're going to do the same stupid stuff you did before. You may be good for a few weeks. That's why the gyms are full for a little while. Then it dies back down. But I've kind of changed some of my thinking on that because I think now, especially like at my age, there's things I have to change or I die. So the new year is a great time to start making some new goals, start eating more kale, whatever it is you got to do.
Isn't that the implicity of the argument is that you could do that at any time? When you go to your doctor in June and he says, Roman, you've been eating way too much carne asada. You need to slow it down. I know it's called the Tres Leches Comedy Tour, but you don't eat a whole Tres Leches while staring at the audience.
Did you see my medical reports? How do you know I eat that much? I do. I'm the king of Texas, baby. My kingdom
is vast, much like other things. But when it comes to greenery, you can make the changes now or at any time.
Yeah, but sometimes we need a starting point.
Time is not linear.
It's almost like
not real.
It's like when you know you've been horrible in your relationship and they have to tell you, look, you either stop now or we're no longer together. Sometimes you need like a hard set date or something to get you started, or else, you know, you just lollygag.
This is like saying that you can ground your children before you become a parent. Look, whether we like it or not, humans follow linear extremes. There's light, there's dark, there's good, there's bad, there's a lot, there's a little. Whether we like it or not, we look at numbers, as my grandmother used to tell me, as starting point, stopping point. And whether the new year is meaningful in any way, we still follow a calendar. And I'll be the first one to say I quit smoking cigarettes on New Year's 2014.
There you go.
I didn't slip back into it like someone, okay, I'm going to lose 5 pounds. I'll join the gym, and 3 months later I quit. I think New Year's can be a solid starting point, even if it's all in your mind. No, maybe you can't do it.
But as long as you mean it and you stick with it.
Motivate.
I know you went down the numerology witchcraft.
The root of the argument is whether or not New Year, New You is an actual thing and should matter. No, if you're willing to change, have it be at any time. Don't hold out until January 1st. Don't be a coward.
It's not holding out, but it's the holidays, so I'm going to eat the carne asada and all that other stuff, and buñuelos and tamales. But after the new year, let's check my blood work in April. Let's see how I'm doing. And and if I'm not doing more hospital visits like before, then hey, I'll stick with it and keep going and just, but you got to start somewhere. Because you know what? It's going to be New Year, New Me.
Isn't there something to be said for the inspiration that goes with the holiday season, which may include family members getting together, the sentimental value of looking back? You don't do this on August 1st when the summer's winding down. You do it at key points in your life. There's a reason why.
But what about for people who hate their families like myself, who look at the holidays as an excuse to get drunk and stare at fires? You can make that change at any time. Like I decided when my mom died, I'm not going to be a jerk. And then, you know what? I've been less of a jerk.
Well, see, it took a certain moment to make that happen. Just like you said, you make plans against your enemies through going into the new year. So you kind of are. That's kind of, you know, which side is it? Are you could have made plans against your enemies in June?
I also do that in September. I do it quarterly.
You do it all year round.
I do my quarterly rage stares.
Quarterly hate checks.
It's just in different venues.
Can the New York Mets win the World Series in February? No, they have to win.
That is such a false equivalency. And the New York Mets winning the World Series
is also a false equivalency. For a guy who couldn't fill his time before, now that buzzer's gone off, and he's got all kinds of things to say at the end of the show. It's like, what happened?
It's like soccer extra time. It's
right.
You know,
like, he's like, I'm gonna really give it to him. Right
we're gonna add 5 minutes to this argument.
Pooped out early before, but I'm gonna just give it to him right now during that 4 minute.
So yes, that buzzer did go off, which means
I didn't hear it. Sorry,
I didn't hear anything. Need a louder buzzer.
Need a red light.
Invested a lot of money in that buzzer
too. Master debaters.
Well, it's up to Jimmy to decide who is the master debater, and you heard all three make their arguments about whether New Year, New You should be, or not should be, but it's a thing for people. But whether that's a good thing, bad thing. You want to start with Rome? Actually, we'll start with Matt since he made sure his foot was in the door at the start.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very bold, very bold. His disdain for family swayed me. I like that. He brought the conversation back when they were losing track. I'm going to give Mr. Ryan 30 points.
30 points for Mr. Matt Ryan. How about Roman? Negative 100 to 100. What did you think of his points, his takes? Worthy, not worthy?
That's a strong
word. You know it. 30 points for Roman.
What? How many?
30.
30.
I'll take it.
I'm not sure. Was that like little Bill Cosby in there?
A little like pedo.
God, I hope not.
Pedo Cosby.
If it was Cosby, you'd feel it.
No. Well, and for Mr. Blood, he wanted a little extra time. Fair. I get it. What do you think about the argument? Negative 100 to 100.
He's a quitter because he quit smoking. 1 point.
A quitter.
All righty. Well, pretty interesting arguments. I mean, New Year, New You. Now, Jimmy, are you on Matt's side where you can do it any time, or are you more on? Roman's explanation was more enjoy the season and then use the New Year to as a benchmark.
Yeah.
Whereas Christian was saying, no, New Year, New You is a real thing. Where are you on that pendulum?
The excuse is to use the New Year.
Okay.
That's because you're a sissy the other 12 months and you're spineless.
Exactly.
No fortitude.
No fortitude. Okay.
But I like to put things off, so I'm going to say, New Year.
Yeah, might as well.
Give me some more time to F things up.
Okay.
And then I'll fix them January 1st.
So you're Team Roman on that argument then?
I think so, Coach.
Okay. Well,
good way to put it.
Yeah. It is time to crown our master debater. We have spent the past hour or so debating, I guess you could say, a wide variety of topics. They were all kind of in the same vein because it's the Master Debater's Christmas Holiday Special Extravaganza.
It has an awkward sound to it.
That's what makes it good.
It's a special extravaganza.
Yeah.
But our Master Debater, who will get a minute to celebrate, well, we'll start with third place. With 45 points in third place. Jimmy's already looking. He knows who it is. It's our rookie, Christian Blood. Third place, 45 points.
It's something.
Do I get the ribbon with that, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll make one.
It wasn't 0.
It wasn't 0. That is fair. In second place with 72 points. 72 points. Matt Ryan. Which means this week's and this Christmas holiday special extravaganza's master debater.
How many points?
With 93 points.
Nice. It's a solid victory.
Solid victory, Mr. Roman Garcia.
All right, let's hear it for him.
It's time to celebrate.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. This just made the holidays that much more sweeter. It's going to be a wonderful Holiday-thanksmas because I tell you what, icing on the cake, people could give me gifts. They could give me cash, like you said, whatever, but this is the highlight. And knowing that this was the day I was able to present on radio for the first time my holiday Christmas classic, it all has come together in perfect alignment. And the fact that I'm going to be going to New York this week, and I can walk around New York as the king of New York.
Oh, yeah.
Is just...
You'll be on Matt's turf.
I'll be on Matt. Right. I'll be walking around with my crown as the king of New York. And so not only Texas, but New York. And so it's just... So as I'm at Rockefeller Center staring up at that Christmas tree, looking at the star, and I'm going to say, you know what? I feel like a star too. So there we go. Wonderful. Very excited. Thank you, guys.
We got to make sure we got that buzzer in there because...
I heard it.
Appropriate climax.
Well, it's been a great time to do debaters again. Especially with Christmas and New Year's and new voices. Some on the other side of the room, but that's okay.
Old voices.
And I'm not talking about age. It's not an age thing. But I do want to thank Roman Garcia for being on the show.
Thank you.
Mr. Matt Ryan, I guess we could say dethroned as king of Texas? Should I say that, or...?
Yeah, Matt.
He's silent right
Stuff's
now.
coming. Listen for those footsteps.
He's making that
He's
New Year's
Santa.
list.
Hey, another fat red-headed man with a vengeance. So,
Right, because when are you going to get the fire started to start plotting your revenge?
Yeah.
Is it like tonight you're going to start that fire and just kind of start stewing on that, or what's the game plan for that?
I don't have to tell you nothing.
I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah.
That's the scariest part.
The quiet ones are the most dangerous
Quiet ones are the dangerous.
Although Matt's not usually that quiet, so...
I think me
well,
walking around New York as a king of New York's kind of, I don't know, got him
rattled.
Got him.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, do not say that outside. That's how they got 6'9". Don't get got. As a New Yorker, I'm telling you, someone raised in Gunstead Park, don't say that outside. You will get got.
And also a big thank you to KTSA reporter and anchor Christian Blood, make his debut. Great debut. Welcome to the fold. Maybe we might do more of these in the future. Maybe you're like, I'm not sure if I want to be
Talk
associated
to
with
my
this.
agent.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. No, but seriously, I think I'm already making my New Year's resolution early, and that's to win the next episode of Debaters.
Okay, excellent. Well, this has been Master Debaters. I'm Dennis Foley. Thank you for listening.